6 Lessons People Learn Too Late in Life. The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. All of us work with the intent of becoming successful, but in this race of life, we make many mistakes that we realize much later. Robert Greene defined these mistakes in his best-selling novel, The Laws of Human Nature. So, what are these mistakes? How can you avoid them? Let's find out. Lesson number 1. Accept people for who they are. When it comes to causing trauma to other people, humans are the finest. Not only that, but we also constantly criticize and desire people to change, especially when you're in charge of a team. We desire specific behaviors and ways of thinking from people. We frequently seek to alter their work such that it would immediately benefit us. Unfortunately, this is not feasible. Or, to be quite correct, not something that will have an impact that lasts. Everyone is unique, and if we consistently get angry and agitated when others don't follow our advice, we'll soon develop mental instability. No matter the size of the team you're managing, you might easily lose your mind if you're continuously analyzing everyone's work and looking for inconsistencies in what they do. How to improve. Utilize what you have. Instead of attempting to change people, strive to comprehend them, to determine their genuine motivations. Pay attention to what they have to say and how they behave. Without revealing your desires, ask them questions and pay attention to what they have to say. It won't be difficult to get as much information as possible because people love to talk about themselves. Afterward, examine using the information you've just learned. By doing this, you can create your argument for a particular person and learn what levers to pull to nudge them in the direction you desire. Lesson 2. There are some toxic people you should avoid. There are deceptive and evil people in every workplace. Here are the 9 categories of toxic people the book mentions, along with some tips on how to recognize them. The hyper-perfectionist. These people work hard and appear to have high standards. Even though many individuals may find inspiration in their inhuman efforts, you can't readily deal with them. They're intolerant of mediocre work and frequently burst in your face if you don't complete the task to their standards. They want to keep an eye on anything primarily out of control. The relentless rebel. Being around such rebels is entertaining, but controlling and truly working with them is impossible. They always behave according to their beliefs and dislike being told what to do. They'll never listen to you and always do what they think is best. They'll passionately defend their beliefs while holding a secret desire for power. The personalizer. Such individuals are kind and caring. Generally speaking, they are intelligent and easy to work with. But they can't accept criticism. They tend to take things personally and have such vivid memories of the past that they never forget what you did or said. They'll desire to exact revenge if you wronged them in the past. The drama magnet. They constantly have a tale to tell. Even if it's something dated, they can still make it sound lively and engaging. It's entertaining to hear their stories, but eventually things turn extremely unpleasant. They're always the ones who suffer and everyone else is to blame. If you meddle too much in their lives, you'll be held accountable in the end. The big talker. They seem to be doing something significant and noteworthy all the time. They claim that everything they do is original. However, they're filled with garbage. They advertise their huge concept to attract you to the project, have you complete all the work for them, and then claim credit for it. The pampered prince or princess. The pampered prince or princess is self-assured and radiates a sense of superiority. It seems as though they were born to order. If they don't get what they want, they become out of control. Everything should be done according to their terms. All of this typically results from a childhood in which their parents consistently made them happy. The pleaser. The person who's always willing to lend a hand no matter what the situation. Rarely will you find them upset or unwilling to help. However, there's another ego concealed behind the pleasantness and smiles. Someone who's attempting to replace you, or who is similarly attempting to survive. Be on the lookout whenever you're among these individuals. The savior. The majority of those working in the self-help sector in general is the savior. They'll be discussing how they can aid you on your path forward and how they can help you achieve success. Their drive to manipulate and use you is stronger than their claim to help. Lesson number 3. Don't constantly wait for something better. Life is naturally unpredictable and chaotic until it becomes dull and repetitive. A lot of us frequently think about changing jobs to inject some excitement into our rather boring lives. While this behavior is occasionally necessary, most of the time we're only daydreaming. We get into a drama-type circumstance fit for a soap opera out of our desperate need for something fresh to happen. Learning new skills and making new contacts are prerequisites for a new job. In principle, this could be advantageous, but it may also waste a lot of our time. Following the latest trends will not produce any positive results. Whether we like it or not, life will eventually become monotonous. Instead of getting involved in new industries that you're unfamiliar with, it's preferable to concentrate on being the greatest at what you are currently doing. However, if you have a solid concept and the desire to improve, don't wait for someone else to take care of it for you. Try it and let your life change. Lesson 4. Resist the group's downward pull. When we act differently from other people, we frequently lose sight of our values and goals and begin to mimic what other people say and do, thereby losing our feeling of individuality and our capacity for independent thought. We simply care about fitting in and experiencing a sense of belonging. Because of this, while we are around people, we feel distinct emotions. Even if group thinking offers advantages, such as making you more willing to take chances and enabling you to eventually approach the girl perched at the bar, it also undoubtedly has negative consequences. When we're surrounded by other people, we tend to behave impulsively and engage in behavior that is out of character for us. Our impulsive mentality may gradually come to rule who we are, leading us to act foolishly on several occasions. Thinking stops, and we instinctively search for a source of authority to guide us. However, the authority figure is frequently one who is self-centered and can thus easily exploit our fuzzy thinking. How can we withstand the group's downward pull? Regardless of what other people tell you, you should maintain your independence and reason. Every time you're around a group of people, you should learn to be self-aware and present. It'll be challenging at first, since others will try their best to draw you into the dynamics of the group. Even your position within the group can be in danger. However, if you're open about your objectives and aspirations, people will appreciate you for it. Lesson 5. Speak only when necessary. How often do you wish you didn't have a tongue? According to author Robert Greene, few people can master the human tongue. If it's not tamed, it'll go wild and cause you trouble. It continuously tries to escape its cage. Greene is accurate. The majority of us reside in a fool's paradise, a state of false happiness. Our mouths lead us to assume that whatever we say is the right thing. Our brain, however, refuses. The more you speak, the more likely it is that you will say something stupid. How to improve. Try to master your tongue by learning body language. Say thank you and use your body language to imply doubt rather than saying I'll try to do it. You don't say all of it. Another tactic is using cute pauses between answers. Try laughing, smiling, or counter-questioning so you can take time to think about your answer instead. Don't fully express yourself. Utilizing adorable pauses in between responses is another strategy. Instead, try laughing, grinning, or asking a follow-up question to give yourself time to consider your response. Lesson 6. Win through actions, not arguments. Confrontational victory is not achievable in today's time. There's always someone who knows more than you do. There are always multiple right actions to take. Actions are then relevant in this situation. A little thing explains a lot. Talk nice about people behind their backs and you will earn their trust. If you want to make more friends faster, try to win people over with your actions. How to improve. Try to make as many friends as you can. Keep in mind that the goal is to minimize your enemy ratio, but none of the new friends you're making may be your friends. Not everyone wants the best for you. It's preferable to have friends at your side rather than enemies you never communicate with. You can influence your new friends along the road and teach them how to become your closest buddies. You have now learned the important lessons. Apply them to your life and you will see a drastic change positively. This ends the video for today. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to learn more. See you in the next video.